How y'all doing out there in video land? This is Stiletto coming at you from the Wild Wild West. Well, today I just thought we'd do a little update. Do a little update on my rotation drawer. Let y'all see what's going on with it. It still hasn't changed too much. Pretty much the same as it was last time around. What we got going here? Well, let's start off down here. Demko. Demko designed the American Lawman. It's supposed to be a lightened up version of the AD10 requested by Lindsey Thompson himself when they first got together. And the result was the American Lawman. So American Lawman is really a downsized version of the AD10, made to be more pocketable, everyday friendly, everyday use friendly, everyday carry friendly. And it's one of my favorites, one of my all-time favorites for work knife and everyday carry, people. These are awesome knives. The Demko. Oh, yeah. I call it the Demko. The Demko American Lawman. I know technically it's the Cold Steel American Lawman, but Andrew Demko is the one that, is the brainchild behind this one, people. It was when they first got together. It's one of the first knives he made for Cold Steel. American Lawman. Highly recommended. That one right there is the newest version. It has the full flat ground blade, or not, high saber flat ground blade, should I say. It's a CPM S35VN blade steel. Absolutely love it. It's about 3.5 millimeters thick. Beautiful knife. It's got the DLC coating, diamond light coating, G10 handle scales. It's linerless G10 handle scales. American G10, super strong. It's as strong as aluminum, people. It's a great material to make a knife out of. Lots of my cold steel knives, my favorite ones, are made like that. Like this one, next up. What we got here? Recon 1. This is a spear point or drop point. It's a high saber ground also. Saber flat ground blade. DLC coated. It's got the flat DLC finish. Thick American G10 handle scales. We all know about the Recon one, so I don't need to go in too far in depth in this one. I'm just going to move on. We all know about that one, people. We all know that one. We all know it's one of my favorites, one of my long-time favorites. And this is a new one. This is the M1. That's the M1. I've snaggle-toothed it with the aluminum snaggle-tooth wave feature. Why is it the M1? M stands for Magna Cut, I believe. I don't think it stands for military one. I think it stands for Magna Cut one. I'm not sure on that, though. You correct me if I'm wrong. The Recon. Absolutely love it, people. This one's made in Italy. The previous one was made in Taiwan, where most cold steel knives are made. Most of the folders are made in Taiwan, and fixed blades. This one's got American G10 handle scales. I absolutely love it. The grips are a little bit thicker. This knife altogether is a little bit thicker. The blade stock is a little bit thicker too. This one has like a true 3.5 millimeter thick blade. The previous one I just showed you is I think it's a 3.4 millimeter or something like that. 3.4.5 millimeter or something like that. I can't remember, people. But this one's a true 3.5 millimeter blade. The handle actually is a little bit thicker too. And the grips are done a little bit differently. This is the Italian version. It's a little bit different from the Taiwanese version. And I absolutely love it, people. Absolutely love it. Highly recommend it. Absolutely love carrying it. That one has a clip point blade with I think this one's a high flat ground too. Yep, high flat ground. Clip point blade. And this coating on this one, I think, is PVD. The Italian one doesn't have DLC like the Taiwanese ones have. It has a PVD finish, if I'm not mistaken. Next one up. It's another one that I really like, the new Swift 3. I think this one's a PVD finish too, if I'm not mistaken. It's got the CPM M8 blade, CPM M8. The last one we just saw was CPM Micarta. I mean, not Micarta, but Magna Cut. CPM Magna Cut, and the one before that was CPM S35VN. So a lot of CPM, a lot of crucible steel here. Powdered metal urgy steel. Absolutely love it. This one's a high saber ground blade also. Saber flat ground blade. Spear point blade. Absolutely love it. It's very similar to the Recon 1 that I showed you. To me, these two are very similar in design. To me, this was sort of like a automatic or some. I don't know. Can't count really. What I don't know. This is automatic. If it's assisted, I'm gonna call it semi-automatic because I don't know. It doesn't have a push button. You gotta push the thumb stud. I'm gonna call it semi-automatic. What do y'all think? But anyway, to me, both of these are very similar. If you like this one, you'll like this one. If you like this one, but it's a little bit hard for your fingers to use, get this one. Get the Swift 3. The Swift 3 is easy to use. It is super easy to use, people. Highly recommend it. All you got to do is just push this down and the blade won't even come down on your fingers. It gets stopped. Then you just touch it and it goes out. Absolutely love it, people. Swift 3, highly recommend it. G10 handle scales. It's fully stainless steel line with the Atlas lock. It has the Atlas lock. The Atlas lock. This clip looks like it's titanium, but it's actually stainless steel, people. Actually a stainless steel clip. Next up, oh yeah, it's one of my new ones. One of the new ones. This is one of the changes to the box. It took the place of the Crew Carta. And what is this one? It's the Spyderco Salt. Spyderco Salt. With a DLC coated magnet cut blade. Made in USA. Absolutely loving it, people. Absolutely loving it. Highly recommend this one. G10 handle scales. Got the new G10 handle scales for the Salt series. They don't have the yellow in them, but I like them like this too, though. I like them just like that. That's more my style anyway. All blacked out, all murdered out. Makes a great work knife. It only weighs like 4.3 or 4.4 ounces. I can't remember exactly. 3.7 millimeter thick blade stock. Goes down to a needle point. It's an excellent slicer. It's a full flat ground blade. DLC coated, 4 inches long. Absolutely love it. And the compression lock, it works like a charm. Compression lock works like a charm, people. I love it. I love it. I love it. Fun to use, fun to carry every day. This is like an everyday folder. This is a folder that's not afraid of the ocean either. You can take this, you can get this if you're an ocean-going person, if you're a merchant marine, or anybody who works on the ocean, Navy, whatever Marines, this is the one for you because it won't rust on you. It'll be harder to rust, should I say, because everything I guess could rust, but this would be very hard to rust. All right, absolutely love it. Next up, what are we going to go into next? Let's go up here. Let's go to Spyderco. Spyderco. I love my Spydercos. The two that I like are the Manix 2 XL and the Military 2. The Military 2 with the compression lock. Those are my two favorite Spyderco series. Absolutely love these. Love them. Love them. It's like makes music to your ears when you use these. The handle on these is a lot like the Demco handles that they were previously using on the 8020 series. I absolutely love it. Fits my hand perfectly. This one's got custom scales from bladescales.com. These are the natural G10 scales. And this one's been polished. This is a crew wear model. This is the crew wear. It came with black G10 handle scales that I felt were too slippery for my liking, so I swapped them out for the bladescales.com scales. And I also like to use the titanium ball cage that you get from Flytanium. I use a steel ball bearing. I don't switch up the ball bearing. I just change the cage, and I red Loctite the cage pin that goes into the cage. If you don't do that, it's been my experience that sometimes they can come loose. So I red Loctite it because I'll never want it to come loose. And let it dry for a couple of days before I even install it. So I know it's good and dried and turned into one piece. The back space, I plugged up the hole with a lanyard plug that I got off at Esty. And the rest of it's just been polished out. I absolutely love this knife, people. This is why my first Spyderco love was the Manix 2 XL. The first Spyderco I ever got was the Manix 2 XL, the military version. And I absolutely love it with the S30V blade. Still have it. Still have it. I used the crap out of that knife. I carried the crap out of that knife. Great knife, people. That's what turned me on the Spyderco was the Mannix 2XL. Next up is another one of my all-time favorites. What is it? Oh yeah, this was probably the most carried cold steel triad folder in this box. Why? Because I just love my large tower. This one is a perfect work knife for me because I do a lot of food prep with my work knife, besides opening up packages and putting things together. Unboxing things, I can put things together. But I do a lot of food prep with my knife, so I like this full flat ground blade. And it's not so full flat ground that the tip is too dainty, so this is still a great self-defense folder in my opinion. I like the anti-Demco wave feature, the wave plate. Waves out your pocket anytime you want it to. And it just operates so smoothly. This is one of the new ones, people. All these knives that you see in my drawer, I don't have any old cold steel knives in my drawer. All these knives are GSM knives. And I absolutely love them, people. Don't let people tell you that the GSM knives aren't good. These knives absolutely rock. They rock, people. They rock. Tower. This is a large tower. They have an XL. That's one of my favorite extra large mega folders. But this is one of my favorite large knives. I like the way it feels in my hand. It just puts your hand in a good position for cutting use. Great knife, people. Great knife. Another great one that I just found out recently this past year is this one. What is this? This is the Bush Ranger. The Bush Ranger. It's got a nice thick blade. Look how thick that blade stock is. 3.8 millimeters thick. That's a thick blade stock. Absolutely love it. Now this one has a 4 millimeter thick blade stock, or 3.8 millimeter blade stock also. They call it 4 millimeters. Some people call it, some of the advertisers will say it's 4 millimeters, but it's really right, like around 3.8, a little bit over 3.8 millimeters. But it's thinned out, you know, with the swedge and everything else, so you don't really see it. But this is a fairly thick blade stock too that it starts out with. But this one, it retains its thickness all the way through the blade. Absolutely love it. And this one is super smooth too. Now this one I did modify by putting in phosphorus bronze and Teflon setup, like the old Demco setup, with some washers I got from an old, from my 8010. I mean, my 8015. I used the washers that were originally in this one, because this one has bearings in it now. Skip bearings. And the washers work perfectly, people. It made it smoother. I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's all I got to say about it. Bush Ranger. Excellent knife. Next up. Oh, yeah. This is one that I got to start getting to work on. Not this one. But I got to start getting to work on this one, the project. I haven't started it yet, people. I need to start doing it this week, probably. Because we're getting close to the 3,000. Getting closer to 3,000, so I got to get this one ready to give away. So I need to start working on that. I'll probably do a few videos on that. If I get, probably not this week, because I'll be working overtimes all week this week. 5 days in a row, I'll be working overtimes. But on Saturday and Sunday, you can probably look forward to me working on starting that project next weekend. Getting it ready for y'all. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely love these. What is it? Demco 8010. It's a Demco 8010 with the OG gun stock kit. Aluminum gun stock kit. And I'm going to do an 8010 light. Just like this one, only it's going to be the light model. This one is not the light model. This is the one with the S35, CPM S35EM blade. Tonto blade, which is my favorite 8010. But I also love the light model too. This one's the one that's in my box right now. As y'all see my light model. Light model is the most fidgety one out of all of them. Absolutely love these people. So that one's going to be coming up. I'm not even going to get into the details. Now, y'all know the details on that. You know, I need to talk about that. Next one up. Another one of my favorites. 8015 with the original goat. Yep, skiff bearing kit. When you do that, it makes these awesome, people. It makes them awesome. Makes them awesome. I think I'm going to do a titanium kit. You know, they cost a lot, though. So, you know, that's the only reason why I haven't done one yet. But I want to do a titanium kit with one of my S35 8015s. You might see that this year. I don't know. We'll have to see how my budget goes. And, you know, even if I order it this year, I might get it next year. Original code. They're moving kind of slow because they're getting really busy, people. They're getting really busy. That's the reason. The busier they get, the slower they go. But anyway, 8015. Absolutely love my OG Goat 8015. And my Rips Garage Tech. This is the one that's been in my pocket today. Rips Garage Tech MSI. Another one of my favorites. Rips Garage Tech MSI. Rips Garage Tech MSI. I'm not going to go into too much detail about that one either because we just talked about that one in these previous videos we did today. Next up, Atlas lock time. Oh yeah, engaged 3.5-inch blade, CPMS 35VN, 3.8 millimeters thick. Original Goat, aluminum skiff bearing kit, scale kit. Beautiful knife, people. Beautiful knife. Highly recommend them. Highly recommend them. Can't say anything else about them. They're just perfect. They're excellent knives. Next one up, 80-20.5. Oh yeah, drop point, spear point, slicer, whatever you want to call these. Absolutely love them. This is a slicer version. Supposed to be a little bit thinned out, a little bit thinner than the standard 80-20.5 behind the edge, where it retains the same blade thickness though, for blade stock thickness, but it's thinner behind the edge. Absolutely love it. One of my all-time favorites. 80-20.5. Y'all know that. Next one up. It's a new one of my favorites. The Cub. The Shark Cub. Absolutely love these two. Not going to go into detail like that because we did a lot of those. And last but not least, oh yeah, the king of the pile. My favorite. My 80-20S model that I polished out myself. I have a lot of 80-20S's. I have 5 or 6 of them. This is my favorite. This is the one I modified. Absolutely love it, people. Well, that's about it. Time to go. Hope you all have a great day out there. Peace out, Stiletto.